In this video, we're going to look at some valuable Canadian dimes that you should be looking for in your pocket change, in circulation, all that and more coming up right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to Couch Collectibles, where we do giveaways every single week. And don't forget to press that bell. It will notify you when I go live or when I upload a regular video. So make sure you guys are subscribed and press that bell to be notified. That way you guys can be the first one in on the live chat, or be the first like, or be the first comment. It's up to you. You guys can be first. All you guys gotta do is click that bell. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So guys, don't forget, we are going to start transitioning the coin roll hunting live streams onto my second channel, Couch Collectibles Live. You guys can subscribe to that channel in the description below. That channel will be all live streams. This channel that you're watching right here will be all videos like this, edited uploads about coins that you should be looking for, valuable coins, rare coins, all that good stuff. So without further ado, guys, let's just hop into this video. I'm actually going to show you some Canadian dimes that I have in my collection before we show you some pictures of some low mintage dimes, valuable dimes, silver dimes that you guys should be looking for. So let's check out the collection. All right, so thanks to the man Brian Hooper for sending all these awesome Canadian coins. Some of them I collected along the way, some Brian sent. Here is some of my dimes: 1916, 1974, just a regular one I found in circulation, 1943, of course these are silver. Here's one of my favorites, the 1906 Canadian dime. That thing is sweet. Regular 1992, 51, 61, and so on. He also sent these awesome Canadian dollars, which I'm gonna do a video on soon. This book here is just all foreign money, some that people have sent, some that I've collected over the years, but those are the Canadian dimes. I also got a couple other books to show you guys. So I got this book here, 1937 and 1989, which is awesome. These got silver coins in them as well, and I'm about to explain to you which ones are silver, which ones are not. Bam! 1938. Look at that, 4.1 million minted. Bam! Thanks to Brian Hooper, I was able to fill a lot of this book up, which is awesome. This is the fun thing about collecting that I love. My goal is to like fill up as much of each book that I got as possible, and of course all those are silver until you get down here to 1968, 68. And then of course, if I got any Canadian people watching, I know these are super easy for you guys to get in circulation up there. Hey, if you want to help me out, fill up my book, that would be amazing. These are just modern ones, obviously only worth a dime. I still need quite a few of those from the 90s and 2000s. So if you want to help out, let me know. That would be awesome. My P.O. box is always in the description of each video. So let's move on here to these images, guys. This is the Canadian dime from 1902 to 1910. Now it is 92.5% silver, as you see there in the top left of the image right there above the coin. And if you look there at all those dates, all those are pretty low mintage. The highest one is 1910 at 4.4 million. So if you find any of these coins, obviously you want to keep them and put them in some type of case or a coin flip or something like that to keep the coin from getting any more damage than it may or may not already have. Now the dimes from 1911 to 1919 are also 92.5% silver. Now when we do get to 1920, the silver drops. So from 1920 to 1936, silver content in those coins was 80% silver. And obviously you see there in 33, 34, and 35, 1935, they only produced 384,000 of those. So to come across something like that would be absolutely amazing. Next up is the 1937 to 1947 Canadian 10-cent coin. Now these dimes are 80% silver as well. You can see the mintage going up a little bit there in the 40s, but still pretty low mintage for the most part compared to some of the US coins. Here's another image from 1948 to 1952. Those again are 80% silver as well. And you can see in 1948 they only produced a little over 400,000 of those coins. And then if we move on to 1953 to 1964, These are also 80% silver, and the mintages do go up quite a bit there, all the way up to 49 million in 1964. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. These are the Canadian dimes from 1965 to 1968. All the mintages are listed there all the way to the right of the picture, and then if you look there where it says content, it tells you the silver content or the metal content in each coin. Now what's interesting here is that you see that 1965, 66, and 67 all have 80% silver. However, if you look underneath this 1967, there's another 1967 where they only produce them with 50% silver. So those are super tricky. 1967, throughout the minting process, they did change it from 80% silver to 50% silver, which is extremely hard to tell the difference because it says here that they both weigh 2.33 grams, and they both got different mintages, as you can see there on the right. Now in 1968, that was the last year that they produced the Canadian 10-cent coin with silver. So watch out for that, because in 1968, some are 50% silver, some are 100% nickel, so they had no silver at all, and they produced a lot of both. So they produced 70 million of the 50% silver coins in 1968, and they produced over 87 million of the non-silver 1968s. So watch out for those silver dimes. Now I have done a video in the past on Canadian coins and Canadian dimes, so be sure to go through my playlist, click on Canadian coins, and you will find all the Canadian coin videos that I've done. Now this picture here is of a 1936 Canadian 10-cent coin. Now this dime has a dot that makes it extremely valuable. So if you look directly in the center and go to the bottom, you can see that dot underneath that little reef there in the very center at the bottom. This coin here, believe it or not, sold for over $184,000. $184,000. Could you imagine finding something like this? There are not many of these known at all. Next up, I want to show you guys something that I have covered in the past, but just a little refresher. If you guys do come across a 1969 Canadian dime. Now they're not going to be silver, but there is one that can be extremely valuable, and that is the Canadian 10-cent coin, 1969 large date. So how do you tell the difference between a large date and a small date? Well, that's why we have this picture here. You see there on the left is the large date, the right is the small dates, and these large date dimes can go anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000. Hey guys, don't forget we're going to be coin roll hunting live tonight at 8:30 p.m. East Coast time, so don't forget to smash that like button and press the bell. It will notify you. That way you guys can be the first one in on the live chat. I might start doing a free giveaway for the first person in on the live chat. Who knows? But anyways, until the live stream tonight, I will see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.